Well, good morning, everybody. I know everybody is focused on tonight's national championship game, but obviously we still have to cover the National Hockey League and 5 big games on the schedule tonight, starting with the Islanders and the Tampa Bay Lightning. And I don't know why everybody's running to the window to put their money down on Tampa Bay, but this line has gone from the New York Islanders as a small favorite to a small underdog. And of course, the 2 big injuries for the Lightning. We have Steven Stamkos is going to be out for 1 to 3 months with that blood clot. And then Strawman, one of their better defensemen, is also going to be out for the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'm still in this situation where I like the New York Islanders tonight. And when I hear Stevie Yzerman, the general manager of the Tampa Bay Lightning, talk about calling up Jonathan Drouin, who a month ago he swore would never be part of their organization. Now I think they're in a point of desperation. So I don't want anything to do with the Tampa Bay Lightning until I can see the product of Stamkos and Strawman being out of the lineup. So we're going with the New York Islanders tonight. You're actually getting plus money at some places. So we're going with the Islanders plus 101 tonight. The second game we're looking at is the New York Rangers against the Columbus Blue Jackets. We're going with a little bit different here, and I like to focus on the first period lines because I think you get some true value out of the first period. Sometimes when you handicap these games, there's too much that can go on during the course of a game. So we want to focus on that first period. The Rangers are 0-2 in an effort to try to clinch that playoff spot. And we think tonight is going to be the night they're going to come out and play a fantastic game. I think they're going to be a lot more focused than they have been in their previous 2 games. Still no word on if Lundqvist is going to start tonight, but whether or not it's Lundqvist or Ranta in goal for the Rangers tonight, we like that first period to go under the total of 1.5. You're going to have to lay about 113 with that under. But it's the first period under at 1.5. Korpisalo looks like he will be the starting goaltender for Columbus tonight instead of Bobrovsky. So keep that in mind when you're also going to the window if you're going to bet the side. The third game is the Florida Panthers against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Florida leads the Atlantic by 2 points, but this is a huge matchup for them considering they do have a game in hand over the Tampa Bay Lightning. If they want to win that Atlantic division, I suggest that they go and beat a bad team like Toronto, even though Toronto has been playing a lot better lately. Florida has won 4 of its last 5, with the 1 loss being against Toronto, so you are getting a revenge situation here tonight. We're also going to look to the first period in this game as well, as we like Florida in the first period, minus $1.31. You're getting a little bit of value. That line opened at a minus $1.35, so you're getting a little bit of value with that. But we like Florida on that first period line tonight. Next game, we're going to St. Louis and Arizona. It looks Elliott's going to start for St. Louis against Smith for Arizona. And one thing I love in these situations, and we know normally St. Louis would never be a game that we would give out because obviously at minus 220, that's a very high line. But certainly we don't want anything to do with the Arizona Coyotes because they're clearly not the better of the 2 teams. But if you must lay the $2 on this, the one thing I love this time of year is we're not getting any letdowns. The St. Louis Blues are not going to go to Arizona and have a letdown considering that they are right on the brink of winning that Central Division. So the Blues have won 6 of 7, including an impressive road win against the Colorado Avalanche. They will have Gunnarsson back in the lineup again tonight, so they're even stronger defensively. And once again, even though we don't like the $2, it would certainly be St. Louis or nothing for us tonight. And then finally, Los Angeles and Vancouver. That all of a sudden, the Vancouver Canucks that are finding their legs and have won 2 straight games, and not only have won 2 straight games, but they went to Anaheim and beat, in some people's minds, the potential Stanley Cup champion in the Anaheim Ducks. Here's a huge opportunity for Los Angeles to pick up a game against a team that they're clearly better in than against the Vancouver Canucks, which are clearly better. We like the over in this game, over 5, which always gives us the potential of pushing, but we like the over 5 at minus $1.13 in this. Their fours, they have 4 forwards right now with Lucic, Toffoli, Jeff Carter, and Kopitar that are absolutely on fire. We think they're going to be easily put the puck in the back of the net against Ryan Miller and the Vancouver Canucks tonight. And the last 11 games, the over in the Kings games have gone over 6 times with 3 pushes. Obviously, those pushes means we were at 5. So we throw those pushes out, and essentially you could say 6 of the last 8 games have gone over. So we like the over in the Kings tonight, over 5 minus 13. So just to recap your schedule tonight, we like the New York Islanders getting a very generous $1.01 against the Tampa Bay Lightning. We like the first period to go under for the Rangers and the Columbus Blue Jackets tonight at minus $1.13. We like the Florida Panthers, even without Montoya, starting the game tonight as a first period play at minus $1.13 against the Toronto Maple Leafs. We also like St. Louis, big number here, but want no part of the Arizona Coyotes at minus 220. And we also like the over in Los Angeles and Vancouver at 5 minus 13. So have a great day, everybody. We appreciate you listening, and go beat your book tonight.